This message for Josh Traxler, enemy within. You fucking around, you're gonna find out. Your President Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and the Radical Democrat Party first floors all around this whole place. Destroyed all their lives. For 1 solid year, I've been listening to this shit. All Hispanics from Colorado that work here. They've been watching you. Their familia is right by you. These guys don't play. You're able to do what you're doing right now because I'm allowing you. Because we don't know about Spanish people, Latino. You don't know shit. They're family oriented. They watched every video you've done trashing Texans. Truckers. They own trucking companies. They own a lot. Pretty much own our government. That's not autopin, by the way. Melania ain't up yet, sir. Get her up. Madam First Lady, time to get up.
On Maureen's part before we get into her dad.
Well, Julian, she got high-profile cases in the premier federal prosecutor's office in the United States. So it says that she was a pretty good prosecutor, which is what the track record bears out. I think what happened here is clearly retributive. The Trump administration opened what I think is a baseless criminal prosecution or criminal investigation, at least against Jim Comey last week. I wrote about this over the weekend. The president doesn't like Comey. He thinks with a lot of reason that Comey tried to take his first administration down. He promised to be the retribution president, and this is part of the retribution. He's got the constitutional authority to do it, but I think it's dead.
So the president has made no bones about the fact that he doesn't like Comey, he doesn't trust him, he doesn't want him working or touching on anything that will impact his sort of second term in office. Were there any other, and by extension, you know, his family members, did the president have other options here?
Yeah, he could have, especially if he wants the Jeffrey Epstein talk to go away, he could have, done nothing. She's a line prosecutor in the Southern District of New York. She's got nothing to do with the president. She was evidently doing a fine job, and she could have just gone about doing the public business, which is what the 200 or so prosecutors in that office have always strived to do. He decided to reach down and swat her because she's the daughter of his political nemesis. The Constitution gives him the authority to do that. I mean, to the extent this is legally interesting, it's that the president is trying to show that he's got the authority to fire executive branch subordinates, even if they're protected by Congress's civil service laws. That's the interesting legal aspect of this. But as far as a story, it's sheer vindictiveness.
So folks on the left certainly may not like the way this went down, but it seems like you're saying, Andy, he's on solid legal grounds with this move. Is that right?
Yeah, I think, Jillian, that very often the politics is more important than the legal technicalities. But yes, technically, legally, he's on solid ground. There may be litigation over it because the progressive administrative state, the theory of it is that you have these bureaucrats who should be able to do their jobs without political interference because they work for the public good. That's one way of looking at it, but it's not the original constitutional way of looking at how our government is set up. So I think the president has the authority to do this. I just wish he hadn't done it.
All right, Andy, thanks for taking time with us this morning. Good to talk to you as always.
Thanks, Julie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a really positive meeting, and it's just important for folks to meet people in person, kick the tires, and talk to themselves.
All right, AOC rolling out the welcome mat in D.C. for Zohran Mamdani. How will the rank-and-file Democrats treat his candidacy? Huh? And so much for our coach fair. A new report revealing Bernie Sanders is again spending big bucks on private jets. How's that going to jive when you're fighting the billionaires?
Jason here.
Just be protected by American number one motorcycle insurance. You can now safely go wherever the wind takes us.
Pay attention. So live here. My family there. Rush right there. Family there. We still live there. I have two good army buddies. One from Fort Collins. I'm sorry, 3. Boulder. Greeley. Good buddy from there, from Virginia. Brighton. Thornton, Brighton. Homies outside. That's where their families are. I was told you live somewhere right here. Yeah. You live somewhere right here. Josh, you live somewhere right here. Hey, I'm not done.
Because you see right down around here, 53 to 41 seems to tighten up a little bit, and that does happen when you are the party out of power, and the other party has all the control, the White House, the House, and the Senate. So this is something we're watching here, okay? Right before the election last year, Democrats, are you motivated for the midterms?